Hi, welcome or welcome back to this channel. Let's declutter my shoes and I'll show you a little bit of my shoe collection. I will be doing this on my bed, so that's what you're gonna be seeing primarily. Yep. So over here is my whole shoe collection. I've just put it on my desk. There's a garbage bag right under so that the dirt from they're clean, but just to be safe, I don't want the germs on my desk. And yeah, you'll see my process as far as purging the shoes goes. I'll just walk you through the whole thing slowly by slowly. I actually got this from my mom. We did like a swap. So they're very comfortable. I wear these while I'm walking around and I'm keeping them. I'm probably going to wear these shoes until they're completely torn. These ones are a definite keep. So the keep pile is going to the floor. I don't think these are legitimate Converse, but they match with a lot of things I have, and for the most part they're comfortable, so I'll be keeping these. Up next are these. I will not be keeping these, and it really pains me because I love how the shoe looks, but this shoe is extremely uncomfortable. So the size is not written here. I got these from Budget Wear and they're H&M shoes. They're really beautiful and they're good quality, but they are a size 35, so this is a very small size 3, and I suspect that that's why it gets really uncomfortable for me in this shoe. It tends to pinch because it's a little bit small, just a size smaller. So yeah, I will have to be giving this away, but I think I'm gonna keep the laces. These are the first ones to go. I love them though, they're very pretty white shoes. This is another pair of shoe. You can see from how dusty it is that it's just been in the shelf, in the background, super dusty, never worn. I got this shoe from Flo. Just don't judge me for this dust though. It's just because it's never worn. It's like an errand, stepping outside for a bit shoe, but because of how it's worn out, look at this. Because of how it's worn out, I just don't feel comfortable wearing this outside. It just doesn't, I don't feel it like it represents me well, so this I will be getting rid of. I got this shoe from Flo, this shoe shop that's in almost every mall. I've noticed that any shoe that I buy from Flo is super low quality, so I wouldn't buy another shoe from there, to be honest. This is going bye. Tough decisions. So the next shoe is this white shoe. I remember mentioning in one of my videos that I have a couple of white shoes. This is the second pair. I like this shoe. It's pretty comfortable. It's a Primark shoe. I also got this from Budget Wear, like the white one. And this is a proper size 36. I usually need to wear this with like slipper socks. The small socks, I think they're called boot socks or slipper socks. I don't know. Those ones that you wear and they don't come up to your ankle. And for the most part, this shoe is really comfortable. It's wipeable. I love that about it. I can wear it during the rainy season without stress. When it's hot, it can get a bit uncomfy, but for the most part, I think this is okay, so I'm keeping it. The next pair are these. They're not even Birkenstocks. They're actually called Harper Canyon. They're supposed to be like a Birkenstock dupe. However, I noticed that this part kind of presses my foot a bit, so maybe I need to loosen these. For the most part, I love that how they look. I think out of all my shoes, these are the most colorful shoes, and I'm okay with them. They're nice for stepping out casually or for just when your feet need to breathe, and so I'll keep them. This is another shoe that is on the chopping block. I bought these from someplace near TRM, and this is really like, I'm noticing, no, this is the shoe that actually hurts me on this part. So this shoe tends to hurt me over here. However, if I use it just to step out, go to the shop quickly, it's not a problem, so I'll keep it for that purpose. It's not terrible. For now, I'll keep these. These ones are kind of like on the chopping block, but I'll keep them for now. I recently got this and it's a nice papaya. Mind you, all these shoes are thrifted. I think only 2 pairs are not thrifted. the Converse, and the other pair that I'll show you right over there. I love that this boot, one, does not have to be polished. I am replacing this very dusty shoe. I've had this shoe for like 5 years now. Water tends to go through it during the rainy season, so it has some micro tears underneath. It served me well. I love this shoe. I didn't love that I needed to polish it, so that's why it's even looking like this. Again, my house is super dusty, no judgment there, but like, yeah, so I am letting go of this shoe. It was a Graceland, I think. Let me see. Yeah, you can't see it, but I can. It did serve me well, but it's time for it to go. I think this one actually needs to be recycled because of the micro tears. I don't think it will help anybody, or it might. I don't know. I'll donate it. It might help somebody, or I'll put it in the trash. Sometimes I put shoes in the trash because a lot of people who live on the streets come pick them, need them to like walk around. For someone who lives on the street, this might be good, but it's a very seasonal shoe for me either way. So I only wear this when it's raining. When it's hot, I can't wear a boot. My feet get swollen and very uncomfortable, so I wear lighter shoes. So this one is going. Served me well. Wore them for about 4 or 5 years because I got them in 2018 thereabout. Got them in 2018, at the end of 2018. They were part of my wish list, but now it's time to go, so bye. So as I was saying before, I got this in the place of the previous boot. I like that this one covers the ankle a little bit more. It has a bit of a higher ankle space. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, so for this one, when I would wear it with something with like pants, it would look, my ankles or my legs look cut off weird. But for this one, because it's a bit longer, I suspect that won't happen. It has some character. I love the pattern, and I love that I don't have to polish this. So I'm glad that I got to replace this. This was actually in my wish list, so I'm glad that I was able to get this. I got this from a page on Instagram called Amari's Closet. I'll link it down below in case you want to check out their shoes. They have some really interesting boots, and they sell them for a fair price if you ask me. So yeah, and it's a perfect size 36. It's a perfect size 36. Next up are these shoes. They're an Oxford type shoe. They are from Butter, and these ones were a birthday gift. I really love these shoes. I haven't worn them yet because I don't know, they're a bit chunky, as you can see from the heel. They feel like they need to be dressed up kind of, so that gives me a little bit of pressure. They had a bit of dust that I wiped out a little bit because generally they've just been there on my shoe rack. But I'm excited to wear these shoes and try and style them this year. They're also a perfect 36. I love them a lot, and I really want to try them. I love that you can just wipe and the dust comes off. But yeah, that's another pair that I'm keeping because I'm here to try it out properly. The other pair are my mules. I love my black mules. They're comfortable. Sometimes they can get a bit slidey when it's hot, so your foot kind of slides out. I got these shoes in town near Imenti House for like 400 bob, and they were brand new when I got them. So yeah, I'll be keeping this. They're nice when I'm just like, I like to wear them mostly when I'm going to visit my parents. So I just slide in my foot. So yeah, I love this, and I'm definitely keeping these. I really want to get like a pair of loafers as well, like this shape, only closed. I don't mind having another pair of mules, but right now it's not a huge focus. The bigger focus is on loafers and on a pair of nice sandals. So let me see how many pairs I'm left with. So there's a pair here that wait, I'm not even counting the Crocs. So I have this pair of Crocs that I have on. I have another pair that's on the chopping block because it's pretty old and it started cutting over here. But I don't know, I don't think I should count like house stuff as shoes. So let's only count the outdoor shoes. For indoor shoes, I only have 2 Crocs and 1 pair of slippers that I use in the bathroom. So yeah, in total I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wow, 8, 9, because there's a pair that's supposed to be there, but I wore them yesterday, so they're pretty dirty. I don't even want to show you, but they're like my erranding shoes. If I can, I will insert a photo of the shoe, but they're also on the chopping block. I wear them out to errand a lot. And so yeah, I have 9 pairs of shoes, which I think is pretty decent. Typically, I'm not a shoe lover. For me, shoes, oh, there's 1 pair I haven't shown. So these shoes are not originally butter. They are from Boohoo. My auntie sent them to me. Yeah, so this is a very event-like shoe for me. I typically cannot walk in high heels, so this is as good as it gets when it comes to a heel. And they're in a box because I don't want them on my shoe rack, because when dust gets on the suede, then you keep wiping the suede, it ends up kuchapa, so starts to wear out. So I don't want that for the shoe. I just want to keep them in a box, because I know this is the only shoe that I'm ever gonna wear like at a wedding or at a like a super dressed up event. It's going to be this shoe and this shoe alone. So I keep it in a box because I want to maintain how it looks. The other shoes typically can be wiped down, so even if there's some dust that gets on them, it's not a problem. So yeah, I have 10 pairs of shoes, which, I mean, I've had less. I think I could still reduce them a bit. When I get, if or when I get a pair of loafers or a pair of sandals, and some things here will have to go, because I like applying, this is really where I apply a 1 in, 1 out rule. I don't like to have too many shoes. When there are too many, I can't make a decision. I feel overwhelmed, and then yeah, I start to dislike them. So yeah, I like to keep my shoes functional, neutral, and comfortable. If they're not either one of those things, then they have no business being here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.